Welcome to this video on finding perimeter with polynomials. By the end of this video, you should be able to add polynomial expressions to determine the perimeter of a given object. All right, so a perimeter is the length of the outside of a shape. To find the perimeter, we're going to add together all of the sides. So you'll be given different shapes and they'll be labeled, and all you need to do is add together the sides. So this side plus this side plus this side. So if we wrote it down, like we were seeing our problems before. Here we go, we're all set up. Now we're going to look for like terms. We have an x, we have a minus 2x, and we have plus an x. 4x minus 2x is 2x. 2x plus 1x is 3x. All right, and then let's look at our constants. We have a negative 8, a positive 3, and a positive 11. So negative 8 plus 3 is negative 5. Negative 5 plus 11 is a positive 6. The perimeter of this triangle is 3x plus 6. If they had written inches or miles or centimeters beside there, if there's some sort of unit, you'd want to make sure to include the unit in your final answer. Let's try our second triangle. All three sides are the same. This is an equilateral triangle. So we'll take 3a minus b plus 3a minus b plus 3a minus b. We're going to add them together. You got to combine like terms. You got 3a plus 3 more is 6a plus 3 more is 9a. Then we have a negative b, a negative b, and a negative b. So that's negative 1b minus 1 more is negative 2b's minus 1 more is negative 3b. This is the perimeter of that triangle. When we look at our third shape, you notice only 2 of the sides are labeled. They are labeled exactly the same, which means this figure is a square. What we know about squares is opposite sides are equal. So if this side is 4z plus 3, that means this side is also 4z plus 3. If this side is 4z plus 3, so is this side, 4z plus 3. We want to add all of these together. Now you can set it up, but when you're adding, you don't have to worry about distributing a negative sign. I'm going to kind of look at it like this. We got 4z, 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 and 4z. 4, 8, 12, 16z. And then we have 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. 3, 6, 9, 12. Here's our perimeter for that square. Okay? So, when you have all your sides labeled, add them together. That's your perimeter. Sometimes, though, I'm going to ask you a little bit differently. Sometimes I'm going to give you the perimeter and all but one of the sides and ask you to find the missing side. So we know if I added this side plus this side plus this side, I get this. So if I take the answer and subtract off the 2 sides I know, whatever is left over will be the other side. So there's a couple ways to address this. I'm going to go ahead and add these 2 sides together and subtract it at one time. It's a little bit easier to deal with. So I know I'm going to take 13x, I'm going to take my answer, and I'm going to subtract what I already know. What I already know is I got a 3x and a 6x, so that's 9x. I have a negative 2 and a positive 6, so that's positive 4. This is what I already know. Anything that's left over once I do the subtraction is the last side. Remember, when we subtract, there's really a negative 1 there that you need to distribute through. So we have 13x plus 11 minus 9x minus 4. Now look for your like terms. We have a 13x minus 9x. 13 minus 9 is 4x. I have a positive 11 and a negative 4. 11 minus 4 is a positive 7. This last side is 4x plus 7 long. That's going to go right there. That's not the perimeter, it's the length of the side. All right, so let's try this. We have a four-sided figure. We have the total, so we know we're going to have the total. And we have to subtract from the total everything we've already got to tell us what's left over for the last side. So let's combine some like terms. We got 5x, 7x, and 4x. So that's 5 plus 7 is 12, plus 4 more is 16x. We have no constant here. We have a positive 2 and a negative 5. So we have 2 minus 5 is negative 3. Once I have this set up, I want to distribute this through. So I get 21x plus 2 minus 16x plus 3. Combine your like terms. I've got a single x and a single x. 21 minus 16 is going to be 5x. And then I have 2 plus 3 is 5. So the length of the last side is 5x plus 5. So that's going to go right there. And you could double check. 5x, 10x, 14x, 21x. There's your answer, 21x. And then we have 5 minus 5, which is 0, plus 2 is 2. Okay. One last one. Take our answer, 3x squared minus 2x minus 5, and subtract off what we already know. So what do we know? We have a 2x squared. It doesn't combine with anything. We have a 3x that doesn't combine with anything. And I have negative 9 and negative 5. That's negative 14. Right? Just like before, you're going to distribute your negative sign. So I have 3x squared minus 2x minus 5 minus 2x squared. That's a positive, so it becomes negative 3x. That's a negative, so it becomes positive 14. Let's look for some like terms. I have 3x squared and negative 2x squared. 3 minus 2 is 1x squared. Negative 2x, negative 3x is negative 5x. And then I have a negative 5 and a positive 14 will be a positive 9. So the third side of this triangle is x squared minus 5x plus 9. Thanks for watching.